Hey YouTube, what's going on? Wanted to make a quick video today. Wanted to follow up on that last video about I don't know, sometimes I speak things into existence and it's like 4 customers after that pretty much are like, oh, you're young. Sometimes you'll be surprised. It might happen to you guys as well, but you'll go to the house and you'll get there and they'll just think that you work for a company. I can't tell you how many times that's happened where people think that I'm working for somebody and they'll say, oh, I'll call your boss or this and that, and I'll just look at them. It's just funny. But yeah, that's it's happened to me about 4 times since that video. Weird, but stuff happens like that. But really what I wanted to add on, or what I wanted to make a video about today was pretty much on warranty. I wanted to add on top of that because I had a call that I think I did after that video, and I was telling guys about parts and making sure you have money for parts for warranty companies and all that. One thing I wanted to add on too was to make sure when you're going out there and you're diagnosing things, because sometimes the warranty companies will send out a claim even though they know something won't be covered. Like, for instance, a lot of times they don't want to cover hinges, ice makers. I already know if I get a claim and it doesn't say refrigerator with ice maker and they have an ice maker problem, or not dispensing water, anything with the dispenser or water valve, they don't cover. That's why, depending on the warranty company you get, you'll you'll have to read certain things. I don't really do that much, but one of the warranty companies I work for, which is 210 Home Buyers Warranty, they kind of, I guess, lay it out for you, especially when you're submitting the claims. It'll show you if the customer has Supreme coverage, Deluxe, whatever the coverage they have. And when it's like Supreme, I think is the highest, they cover pretty much everything. So, then you don't have to worry about what's not covered and what's not. Because the thing about it is, when you're going to a house and you're doing a job and something's not covered, it's like you're just going there to pick up a service call. And if that customer doesn't have a service call, I mean, that's pretty much all you're getting from the warranty company. And I'm not out here to get service charges. Can't really make a living just making service charges unless you're doing 15 calls a day and just going to people's house picking up service charges. But yeah, I wanted to add on top of that because I did a job yesterday on a stove, a convection fan. I put this on my Instagram as well, and he needed hinges as well for the door. They didn't cover that, so he had to pay for that out of pocket. Now, he didn't just pay for the parts, he did pay a little labor because the warranty company didn't pay me extra labor to put on the hinges, so they only paid me labor to put on the condenser fan. So one thing I want to stress too is charging accordingly again, because like, I mean, you probably know by now, I've told you guys already, is that I had to raise my prices, well, twice. And I think, that to me, that was kind of part of my like strategic plan, I guess I want to say. I started out at 65. Right now it's at 85. It's been like that for a while now. That's where it's at, 85, my service charge. And yeah, it's definitely I haven't had any problems with customers saying it's too much or anything like that. Yeah, that's just how it goes. You got to charge accordingly for your services, or you won't make it out here. That's pretty much what it is. And I'm putting out all these videos so you guys can have a blueprint or a template or any, just to know what I'm kind of doing out here, and the things that I'm telling you guys to do. Mainly is just, I can't tell, I'm still learning as I go as well, so there's only so much I can tell you guys. But that was the main thing. Working with warranty companies in the appliance repair business is kind of like a given. If you don't do warranty companies, then you have great customer base, and that to me takes a while to get up to if you don't have the best advertising. Because like I said, I haven't spent any money on advertising at all, and when I do that, that's when I want to just be ready to just fully attack all the CODs. Well, I guess I'm ready to fully attack CODs now, but I figure doing a lot of warranty work, getting my card out there, getting my name out there, people seeing what I can do, that alone will push me forward as well, because I've had plenty of warranty customers who canceled their policy, or somebody that known them that doesn't have a warranty referred me. So that's pretty much it. Another thing too, somebody asked me a question on my Instagram about tools. And I think, I don't know if I might have touched on this already, but when it comes to tools, there's a lot of people making videos on what tools you need. Me personally, I'm still adding tools. I just got another meter the other day. I don't know if you guys can see it right here. Just got a Klein meter, and yeah, I have like 5-6 meters. I just, I'm a tool person, like I said before, and I like tools, so that just is what it is. And I've had plenty of instances where things have failed on me, and really honestly, I'm building up tools too. So when I do hire somebody, like how when I started with tools myself, but my boss kind of gave me some tools too to start off with, and then I kind of got my own over time. Like my first meter he gave me was an analog meter, so it's just like, and he taught me how to use that. So and then I eventually got a digital meter, and because the analog meters, it's easy to check continuity, especially too when you have a beep. And those analog meters, well, the one I started out with didn't have that, so I would have to learn that once you're checking for continuity, it goes forward, and it's just, you have to know how to use these things. And I feel like, oh, it's sunny. Yeah, sorry about that, just sun. And but I didn't want to make this long, just wanted to make it real quick. So yeah, on top of you making sure you apply for these warranty companies, making sure you have everything you need out here as far as tools, that's the main thing. The tool I just bought the other day that I didn't have, but I saw it on, I think I saw it on TMM Appliance video, but I've seen it before that. It's the tensioner tool, or what they call it, to take off door bellow boots. Now, I've always done it with screwdrivers, my hand. I mean, I've done it for years, never had an issue putting them back on or taking them off just with a screwdriver, but it was like $40 for that part. I mean, that tool. So and I just told myself, well, this is gonna make my job a little easier, where I don't have to, because what made me buy it is the last one I did when I put up on Instagram, the MCU board, where I have to take the whole front, well, no, not that one. It's the same washer, but I did a water pump on it, and putting that spring boot back on, that spring was just, I'm like, man, this one seemed to be harder than, the tension was just really, and then from the water, it was stiff, it wouldn't expand, the spring wouldn't expand. So yeah, I'm like, you know what, let me just get it, just to add it to it, and I might not use it once a week, maybe, if that, depending on, what I run into. So those are the things you have to, spend money on, focus on. I think every day, or not say every day, but I'm always trying to figure out what I can do better with my business. What can I add? What tools am I lacking? Just things like that. You always want to make sure you keep up and do what you need to do to to look good out here and to keep getting business. So appreciate all the new subscribers, appreciate all the people who are on the Appliance Bootcamp page and who are subscribed to my page now. I appreciate that. We just all trying to help each other out here, and mainly this channel is for a lot of new guys, all the old guys, just everybody in general. But really, I want to just show like how a young black guy can really have a trade and really make it out here, and do what they and just make it. Like, I'm on track. I'm trying to buy my first house soon, and it's you can make a great living doing appliance repair. It's just that you have to really focus on good service, good customer service, and just managing your your finances. That's the thing, so you can stay in business, so you don't have to worry about, oh, what's gonna happen the next year, what's gonna happen. I mean, I kind of just got it now on point to where I know, I see the vision, I have the vision, I see it, I know where I'm going, and that's where I'm gonna go. So anyway, didn't want to make it too long. I'll come back next week I mean, I might as well say what's going on today. It's 8:30. I'm headed to my first job. Not that much today. I only have 5 jobs. I do have a recall from yesterday that I want to go do. If you guys on my channel, you saw that that KitchenAid double dishwasher. Everything is working fine on it. It's just the customer was saying that it might not be draining out properly. Initially, it just wasn't. It was making a lot of noise. The motor rotor was bad. So I replaced that, tested it out, it was working fine. He was just saying it's not draining. So that's what I mean by recalls. Sometimes you go out there initially for an issue, fix it, and then it'll be something else. You know, sometimes it's like that. It has nothing to do with what I did. Everything is working. It's making a good, because before it was making a horrible noise trying to start. And yeah, sometimes it's like that. So that's what it is. Today I have, well, I'm headed to now a GE refrigerator. Let me reverse a little bit. And the refrigerator has a filter. A filter issue. I'm sorry, a filter assembly is what filter housing assembly is what I'm changing. Matter of fact, if you guys go over to TCA I'm sorry, man, if I mess up the name, but it's he's I just know his name off of Instagram, TCA Gill. He does a lot of appliance repair videos, and the last one I actually watched was on a filter housing assembly for a Whirlpool. This one is for a GE though. I've dealt with them a lot on GEs, and I've dealt with them a lot on Whirlpool and Samsung, just many different models I've dealt with this filter housing. So yeah, I'm going to install this one now. Actually, this was a warranty job, but like I said, they didn't cover the part. So here's the part right here. They didn't cover it, so she wants to pay for it through her, you know, out of pocket. But yeah, so let me show you guys what it looks like. This is the filter assembly for a GE. So yeah, the symptoms were she changed the filter and she heard a noise, and all of a sudden now she's not getting water out the door or any ice or anything like that. So sorry about that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna hit this job up. Appreciated it. Not too, I don't know if I said not too much today. I only got like 5 jobs, and yeah, that's about it. So appreciate it. You guys take care. I'll be back with another one.